So I'm not even going to bother in the usual review style trying to convince you that these mics are either good or not, because, well, let's be honest, they're fantastic. I don't think that's the question here, but perhaps you're looking at Austrian Audio as one of your next microphones and you're wondering which one should you buy. Well, that I can actually help you with, at least between these three microphones. So let's take a look at the OC lineup and see which one suits your fancy or perhaps your workload. Some of this might surprise you, so let's introduce you to the family. Now, this is the Austrian Audio OC16. I reviewed this thing exactly 1 year ago from the shooting of this video, and honestly, I quickly fell in love. I also used this mic on my eulogy video that I shot for my father in January of last year. Now, if you want a full breakdown of the review, feel free to check that out up here. But why I started with this one is because I just got off the phone with Austria. And no, I'm not kidding. I can confirm this microphone, the OC16, does in fact have the same capsule as the OC18 and the OC818. Now, the gentleman that I spoke with did clarify that there are some ever so slight tunings done on the OC16 here, but he was quick to point out that it was literally so small and inconsequential. But in case you're considering this mic to be a lesser version of the series, it's not. This is a very nice entry into the lineup and a great way to introduce you to the Austrian Audio sound without going all in on the 18 or the 818. But then as we switch over to the OC18 here, I guess some of the question is, what's the point of moving up in the lineup? Well, this OC18 does have some perks. One, there are more options on the front of the mic, including an extra roll-off at 80 Hz. And of course, you have the pads at neg 10 and neg 20. But this mic is a bit more than that as well. Of course, these are basically the smaller brother of the 818. Again, same capsule, just a single one. And we'll touch on that in a bit with the 818. So if you have an 818 and an 18 like this one, they can be used together as a matched pair. They actually boast that every OC18 and 818 is within 1 single dB of each other. Now, apparently, that comes down to the handcrafted ceramic capsule being super consistent. Which means the OC18 is the perfect mic for someone that has no interest in moving beyond a cardioid. And I know a lot of people that are fine to stay in this wheelhouse. And it's $450 less than the big boy, the OC818, which goes for $1,250. Again, though, I do need to once again throw in a nod for the OC16 at $400. But again, if you need a little bit more than the roll-offs and the pads offer on the OC18, let's take a look at what that extra $450 gets you with the OC818. Now that we have the OC818, you won't be hearing much of a difference between this mic and the former one, the OC18. But this mic has a whole lot more up its sleeve for options. Of course, you get all those pads and high-pass filters that the 18 has, but this thing just does everything a bit different. For starters, it has the ability to switch polar patterns, pads, and filters remotely, which you can do if you purchase the OCR8 Bluetooth dongle separately. I'm not going to lie, that's a use case that's a bit above my own, but still a really cool concept and unique enough to really set this microphone apart. But wait, that's not all. You see, on the back of this mic, you have that spot that you plug the Bluetooth controller into. Well, it also serves as a way to split the capsules. Meaning, when you go into figure 8 mode, you can actually record both capsules separately on their own channels, which is a really cool feature that just takes this thing to the next level for creatives that want something a bit different and are hungry to play around. In addition to all those extra goodies you get with this mic, there's also some software that really pushes this mic over the edge. There is Polar Designer, Stereo Creator, and Ambi Creator. Now, these are open source programs that can be used with any dual output mics, much like this, the OC818. If you want to see more on how to utilize those programs with a dual output mic, let me know down below. Otherwise, all of these mics will make a fantastic addition to your mic locker. And frankly, if you're looking at making a splash for your first big mic, this OC16 is a hell of an addition. And it's a great way to get the Austrian audio sound. This is the OC18 if you have need for a few extra things. And frankly, the OC818 is just everything in one microphone. What did you think about the mics though? Let me know down below. Cheers guys, and I'll see you in the next video.